Okay, quick demo of Midi Harness. I mentioned there is a listener written in Go. There is the raw events that get captured by the listener. And then there's quirks of this harness. Right now you gotta get rid of those events. I think the Claude would have handled it as well. Oh, I can show you it really is so small. That's the whole system prompt. That's the whole thing. And you can actually see I first had to build it by overbuilding, right? I tried to make a whole super app and then made the more humble one. So we're just calibrating the harness and I'm doing a demo. Can you show exactly what you just got from us? Like the format, the notes, and then we're just calibrating it as well. So what did I just play? So how this works is every time I send a message, we erase all the notes, just trying to keep it really simple. And then that's what we send, and that's exactly what I played. I played the bum, 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 bum. It's exactly what I played. Cool. So now you can do things like, this is from Girl from Ipanema. That's from Girl from Ipanema. In my piano education, I'm trying to move from a stage where I learn the notes and I just memorize them and then I forget them to a place where I can understand what's going on musically. So what's going on musically there? I noticed that the jazz progressions are kind of interesting. It's a F, and then I'm like stepping it up a lot, and then I think I'm doing the same thing for G. And then would it be fair to say that I'm like stepping out and then stepping down? But then that feels funky. That last chord feels funky and different than the other ones. How on or off are my intuitions? And the meta goal here is, can you help me make a skeleton framework in my mind for understanding musically what's going on in what I just played? Yeah, so this is the kind of thing that the harness can kind of do. Part of keeping it small, of course, is that the flexibility is there. I also own this thing that I've owned for years and never really been patient enough to learn. And so I was gonna, sometimes it takes a minute to think through. I think we are using Fable right now. Yeah. So yeah, this is what you get. This is what the harness gets us. Oh, actually, there's one more thing. Ooh. So I'm demoing the software right now. Can you just either for what I just played or maybe like a more complicated chord? I just did C and F in steps, and then maybe like a funky one like that, which was C with some different notes. Can you use the HTML? There should be either a skill or a template HTML. Can you use that, make us a diagram of some fingering positions? It doesn't really matter. I'm literally just demoing the software right now, and I want to show the HTML and what that can do. So this is the one kind of fancy thing that doesn't even really work that well. It kind of works. Is there's a template HTML that I've given the harness so that it chord diagram, so that it can I think of it in terms of like trying to increase the bandwidth of the kinds of conversations you can have with Claude. How can we lose less in translation? So I have a big visual cortex in my brain, And so when we can trade a couple thousand tokens of LLM for visualization, and it's not about will it be right, will it be wrong. If anything, it's about if it's wrong, let's catch it faster. And that's kind of how I think about using LLM generated HTML. Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I played. The funky one. Yeah. Cool. All right, that's the demo.